So I was wrong.
Every corner of the land beneath this blue sky is ours for the taking.
Hey there, internets. I'm the History Nut. Yes, that is my real name. And I was totally wrong. And I'm bringing you my second fresh review. That's fresh. And I'm covering episode 2 of Netflix's original series, Kublai Khan. I mean Marco Polo. Or do I? Chingum or Chingjin or whatever they call him in this series, turns out he doesn't die. This battle. He just goes crying home to dad. Kublai Khan asks, what the heck happened? And he says, And it's becoming more and more clear that this series is pretty much about Kublai Khan and Kublai Khan's family, and Marco Polo is just there for the ride. We do see a bit more of what Marco Polo's life is like in the Mongol capital. We see Marco following around an Arab trader as he collects taxes. One old lady doesn't have any money, so he decides to take silk from them. Turns out that's a bad idea. No spoilers. And we get to meet the Arab's family, we get to see more of the city, and we finally figure out who the hell that woman was. And it turns out she is a princess of the Aaaaand or Aaaaand or some Mongol tribe. And we finally get to hear her talk, and she's pretty haughty. That's haughty as in H-A-U-G-H-T-Y, not... But, yeah, also haughty. I like what I just did there. No, I don't. And... So, Chingum and Marco ride over to Karakorum, the old capital, Genghis Khan's old capital, and we hear about him going into the land of Genghis. And we get to see what traditional Mongol life was like on the steppes. And Aaaaand makes up this pretty BS reason for why he didn't show up. But it's enough that Chingum and Kublai buy it, until Marco looks around the camp and he sees, okay, this guy didn't have enough supplies to march to help you. In fact, he's planning on probably attacking you instead. Which upsets Kublai Khan's advisors and Chingum because Marco makes him look like a fool. But Kublai's smart enough to realize that, yeah, he's probably telling the truth. And so the story arc is, what do we do about Aaaaand? The answer? Fight to the death. It does drag a bit slow and there aren't enough story arcs to follow, but the characters are interesting. Back with the song, we see Mei Lin, and probably the most controversial part of this episode. She does Kung Fu naked. I am not kidding. Her brother sends a bunch of soldiers to have their way with her, and she undresses and probably kills each and every one of them, while staying tastefully nude. That's right, people. In China, women can do Kung Fu naked. That's just more the Orientalism I mentioned in the last thing, and I'm going to keep bringing up Orientalism as long as this series is running. And we get to the big confrontation. Everybody's there. Aaaaand's there. Kublai's there. Chingum's there. Marco's there. Even 100 Eyes, the blind guy's there. I still haven't figured that out. And instead of getting a big battle, we get a one-on-one confrontation between Kublai and Aaaaand. And since there are 8 episodes left in this series, of course Kublai wins by killing the younger and stronger and tougher Aaaaand. Somehow. It's an impressive fight, but it's still we were about to get big battle. Yay! Instead we get one-on-one. Yeah. So a little disappointing, but hopefully we'll see more. I mean, it's hinting that we'll see a big battle sooner or later, and it is establishing the characters of Kublai, who I really like, and even Chingum. I mean, they're giving him some character development, and like I said, we get to finally figure out who the princess is, and she actually seems interesting. So that's it for now. I will be reviewing the next episode next week. You guys traveling back from Christmas and holidays, be safe. I'm the History Nut. And I gotta stop making assumptions.